This is the pair from Great Britain that will get us started, Zoe Jones and Christopher BOYADJI. Again, BOYADJI born in Paris. And they train together in England. And as you mentioned, Tracy, she has quite the background after retiring from competitive skating way back in 2001. Gave birth to 3 kids. Came back as a 2-time British ladies champion. She's also 10 years older than her partner, Christopher BOYADJI. How does that sort of age difference impact the dynamic of a partnership?
Well, she'll be all business and a mother of 3. She can definitely multitask. We know that. But I think for both of these two, they've got this chance to skate again, and they need each other to do that. And while she has the experience in years, he has the experience in pairs. She's coming back from a singles career, so very new to the pairs game. Side-by-side triple jumps, and that's the element to watch for. That'll be the separator in this short program. Required elements, side-by-side triples, the other a throw triple jump. Also included a lift, a twist. And here's a look at their death spiral. And rounding out the elements, a step sequence and a pair spin. Finishing just a little behind the music. Their first Grand Prix event. Quite an accomplishment for these two.
Did win a smaller event in Latvia. They were just off the podium at the Cup of Nice, which is also a lower level event.
And you don't know where this experience will lead them, Steve, but quite something that they were able to come together as a team and get a Grand Prix assignment.
So beginning of the Grand Prix journey for these two from Great Britain, who will not have a chance to compete at the Olympic Games. And it certainly takes a while, and it's a process, and there's a lot of different marks to hit along the way. How did they do in this particular outing?
Well, they didn't do what they wanted to do, really. The side-by-side jumps are key. And with Zoe being a single skater, well within their capabilities, here they are. And not bad, just slipped off the landing. Not bad. they had a chance to qualify for the Olympics, but in order to do that at a pre-Grand Prix event, Nebelhorn, they had to win one of the 5 spots up for grabs for the Olympics. They finished 14th in that competition. And so difficult for a pair in Great Britain to get the funds, to do the training, the costumes, all. And you can imagine the sacrifice for her with 3 kids at home to try and fit the training in with all of the other demands.
Yeah, so much goes on off the ice that contributes to what you may or may not accomplish on the ice,
So
and
true.
that's something we just never see.
So true.
But certainly is a big part of the equation.
So the highest score this year in the short program was achieved by the Chinese team of Sui Han, just over 80 points. The Russian team of Tarasova and Morozov have the second highest score. We will see them a little bit later in the competition, and they've hit over 77.
Do you see Sui and Han as the outright favorites for Olympic gold right now?
Yes, I do. Based on their last 2 performances, they have looked rock solid. And greatest strength is their lack of weakness.
Right. They've been consistent. They have been very solid and no mistakes really.
No, and then they have the technical difficulty too. So they're not playing it safe to get the scores. They're delivering with a beautiful quad twist in their repertoire.
And our first pair in our first group.
So their season's best was 52. So the marks and the faces tell the story of this short program.
Now, not what they had hoped for in their Grand Prix debut. And now it's on to another pair also making their senior level Grand Prix debut.